Dear students, welcome to the new session. Before moving to the new chapter, shall we recollect what all we learned in the last chapter, natural resources? In the last class, we learned about what are natural resources, its classification, and importance of resources in our daily life. This chapter, depletion of resources, is the continuation part of the previous chapter. Come, let's explore. In this chapter, we will learn about environmental degradation, depletion of resources, and what are the causes of depletion and the impact of depletion of resources. Now we will learn about environmental degradation. That means degrading the environment, humiliating the environment, or loss of giving self-respect to the environment through destroying the natural resources. So environmental degradation is the exhaustion of the world's natural resources. That is land, air, water, soil, etc. Exhaustion means destruction. Destroying the natural resources is environmental degradation. Who will be destroying the natural resources? We human beings. Their physical, chemical and biological activities causes the environmental degradation. So I'll give you an example of a physical activity. Deforestation and mining are the examples of physical activity. Chemical activity includes construction of factories and industries, will cause air pollution. Biological activities includes population growth. So we will discuss in detail in this chapter. We will discuss in detail about all these activities which cause the depletion or degradation of environmental resources, natural resources. Now, tell me children, what are non-renewable resources? This we have learned in the last chapter. Do you remember? Yes. Non-renewable resources are those resources which will take millions of years to replenish. Do you remember oil, minerals and coal that we have learned? Yes. Why their availability is limited? Because it will take millions of years to complete, to replenish. So that is why they are known as non-renewable resources. So what happens is, if these resources are misused or overused, they may not be available in the future. So we will use the term as depletion of resources. This is known as depletion of resources. Depletion means destruction of resources. Non-renewable resources such as oil, minerals and coal, once exhausted, cannot be replenished. It will take millions of years to replenish. That is why it is known as depletion of resources. Now we will learn about what are the causes of depletion of resources. What are the causes which lead to the destruction of resources? First one is overuse or irrational use of resources. Second one, non-equitable distribution of resources. The third one is technological and industrial development, and the fourth one, population growth. We will learn one by one in detail in this chapter. The first cause we are going to learn is overuse and irrational use of resources. What do you mean by overuse? One example I can give you is, do you know, children, why the price of petrol is so high? It's because petrol is a fuel and it is a non-renewable resource. So it takes, we already knew that non-renewable resource, it's very difficult to reform it, renew it, isn't it? So it takes millions of years to form the same form of petrol. So that is why it is scarce. So that is why its price is very high. But even then, if the price is high also, we human beings are using it, isn't it? So this is known as overuse of resources. So instead of using public transport, we are using our own private vehicles to meet our needs. So this is known as overuse of resources. Exploiting resources in a very fast manner to meet the demands for economic and industrial growth, while we already knew that the supply is limited. This is known as overuse of resources. Next is irrational use of resources. Irrational use means using the resources in an irrational way. So we knew that the best use of resources, how to do you make use of the best use of resources, but even then we are using in an irrational way. For example, indiscriminate use of water for washing vehicles. So if we use the hose to wash water, most of the water will be wasted. Other than that, we can use a logical way to use the water to clean the car. So this is known as overuse and irrational use of resources. This is the main cause for the depletion of resources. Now the question comes is, how overuse of resources is causing depletion of resources. So if we take the case of soil, deforestation, overgrazing, overcultivation, mining, etc. will affect the soil in many ways and will lead to the destruction of soil, and it will lead to widespread soil erosion. Now that is the case of soil. Now comes plant cover. Plant cover means forest. Destruction of forest will lead to the natural habitat of several species. The natural habitat means the staying place of different species will be destroyed. You know that many species, many wildlife, they will depend upon the forest. So while destroying the forest causes destruction of their natural habitat. Then it will affect the ecosystem also. Now comes depletion of minerals. That we already learned that overuse of non-renewable resources will lead to the destruction of minerals. Industrialization and population growth are the main cause for depletion of minerals. Now comes destruction of wildlife. Population growth is also the main cause for the destruction of wildlife. Then, due to this, many animals will become extinct, have already become extinct, and many animals are in the edge of extinction. So these are the main reasons for the destruction of resources. In this way, overuse of resources is the main cause for the destruction of resources. So at the end of this class, we will recollect what all we learned today. So first we learned about environmental degradation. Then what do you mean by depletion of resources? And what are the causes of resource depletion? Then the first cause we learned in detail. We will continue in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.